Narrator deep, dramatic tone. What if he told you that right now, in 2025, a weapon has been created that could end every conflict on us? A weapon so advanced, so precise, and so unbelievably powerful that it could stop armies, dissolve tensions, and force world leaders to rethink the meaning of what itself. This isn't science fiction. This isn't a movie. This is real. And tonight, you're going to see everything. So sit down, take a breath, because what I am about to show you will change the way you look at global power forever. This is the weapon that could end all wars. And trust me, once you hear what it can do, you'll never forget it. Cut Heavy Best Transition Chapter 1. The Discovery 2025 started like any ordinary year, until a quiet announcement from a team of international scientists, engineers, and defense researchers changed everything. They called it Project Dawnlight. No one knew what it meant. No more leaks. No more rumors. Nothing. But one thing was clear. Every major power though, China, Russia, India, Europe suddenly went silent. And when world powers go silent at the same time, something big is happening. 3 months later, the truth slipped out. A weapon had been created that didn't rely on explosions, didn't cause destruction, didn't spread radiation, and didn't require armies or missiles. Instead, it shut down war, literally, like pressing a universal off switch. Impossible? Wait until you hear the science. Chapter 2. The science they weren't supposed to create for decades. Military scientists tried to create a way to disable weapons without killing people. AMP, too unpredictable. Cyber weapons, too hackable. Laser defense, too limited. But Project Dawnlight combined something never used before in a weapon: quantum-scale resonance waves. In simple words, this weapon doesn't destroy objects, it disrupts the energy that powers them. Tanks, dead. Missiles in mid-air, frozen. Drones, falling out of the sky like stones. Warplanes, engines shut down instantly. Nuclear missiles, disabled before leaving the launch pad. And troops carrying electronics, completely disarmed without a single shot fired. A weapon that wins a war without casualties. Imagine a battlefield, thousands of soldiers, but when Dawnlight activates, silence. Every machine dead, every weapon useless. War stops, not in hours, not in minutes, but in seconds. And here's the scary part. This weapon doesn't just work on the battlefield. It could shut down entire military networks, anywhere in the world, at any time. This is why global powers panicked. Not because it kills, because it removes power. The superpower with the strongest army suddenly becomes the one with the weakest. Chapter 3. The first secret test. All top secret weapons have one thing in common: a test that goes horribly wrong, or unbelievably light. For Dawnlight, the first test changed history. Location, a classified desert zone. Target, a simulated battlefield filled with tanks, drones, radars, and missile launchers from 12 different countries. Time, jam 3:14 AM. The system warmed up. Tension was so high the scientists sighed they could hear their own heartbeats. And then, Dawnlight activated. All sensors recorded one thing: a silent burst of quantum resonance. No more flash, no more sound, no more heat, just a wave. And instantly, 78 military vehicles powered off at the same second. 23 drones fell from the sky. 5 missile systems froze. Every radar blinked black. Total time, 0.7 seconds. You can literally blink slower than it took to erase an entire simulated army. The observers were silent. And light, sir. Right at that moment, everyone realized war just changed forever. Chapter 4. The global panic. Once the test data leaked to intelligence agencies, the world reacted like never before. Russia immediately started emergency meetings. China demanded satellite images. The US issued 14 rapid response defense alerts. Europe asked for joint control of the technology. India declared it the most destabilizing invention in human history. Why? Simple. The first country that owns Dawnlight controls world peace. And the first country that loses control of it loses everything. Imagine, no more plane could fly during a conflict. No more missile could launch. No more ship could move. No more nukes. No more drones. No more digital warfare. It would be the ultimate weapon and the ultimate defense at the same time. Global powers started accusing each other. Secret cyber wars began. Countries scrambled to understand the physics behind the weapon. And yet, the world still didn't know who built it. Chapter 5. The reveal. After 4 months of global rumors, a shocking press conference was announced. The room was filled with journalists from every continent. The screens turned on, and the spokesperson said only one sentence: "Today, we reveal the technology designed not to win wars, but to erase the possibility of war itself." The weapon was shown publicly for the first time: a small machine. No more missiles. No more barrels, no more explosives, but sophisticated components glowing with quantum resonance. It wasn't a bomb, it wasn't a gun, it wasn't a missile, it was a peace enforcer, a tool to shut down any military machine on the planet instantly. Humanity had created the ultimate paradox, a weapon that could prevent war. Chapter 9: The Dilemma. The world is now stuck in the biggest moral question of the century. Should any country have this much power? Should this weapon even exist? Should it be destroyed or controlled by the world? Because here's the dark side. If misused, Light could shut down hospitals, cities, power grids, communication networks, entire civilizations. Peace or control, safety or tyranny, that is the line humanity now stands on. Experts say, if shared fairly, world peace becomes possible. If controlled by one nation, world order collapses. And that is why global leaders are terrified, because a weapon that can end all wars can also end freedom. Chapter 2: The Future of War. As of now, Light is being locked inside one of the highest security vaults in the world. Countries are negotiating, scientists are debating, military leaders are panicking. And somewhere outside, Light now, a small team of engineers is working on the next version. Light MKII, smaller, faster, stronger, with planetary range capability. Yes, that means one day, this weapon could be activated from space. Imagine a satellite that could disarm the entire world. War would become impossible, armies meaningless, borders irrelevant. The world would enter a new era, a peaceful one, or a controlled one. Only time will tell. Chapter 8: The Final Message. If you're watching this, you are living at the start of a new chapter in human history. A chapter where wars may never be fought the same way again. A chapter where technology becomes more powerful than entire nations. A chapter where humanity must choose fear or unity, control or cooperation, war or peace. Because the weapon that could end all wars is already here. And the next 12 months will determine our future forever. This is Project Light. This is the 2025 breakthrough. And this is just the beginning. Call to action, high retention tambah viral encouragement. If you want the next episode where we reveal the even more powerful weapon the world is trying to hide, then do one thing. Hit subscribe before someone deletes this video. Because trust me, you're going to want to hear what comes next. Cinematic outro music fades.